The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad.
And I'm Brittany Wolf.
And we have officially named this Coffee Talk.
Coffee Talk.
Yeah, right. Welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, happy 2023.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah. There have been some not so great things, but there have also been some great things. We'll touch on a few of both of those. One, let's start off with, how was your New Year's? How was your New Year's Eve?
It was different.
Yeah.
We started it off in the movies. We went to the movies. That's a really good thing to do, I think, as a family.
Yeah.
For a New Year's Eve tradition. We saw the movie Avatar.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Was it? I haven't even seen the first one. Don't judge, but no, I haven't seen it.
It really is it's a good story. I know Bob doesn't like the blue people story either. I'm not into sci-fi, like I said, but This brought me into sci-fi.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm easily swayed, and before I even I didn't know anything. I didn't know the difference between sci-fi and what's that, like Harry Potter. What's that like? It's like
fantasy.
Fantasy. Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a difference. But sci-fi, I think I love all things that bring out imagination and kind of what could be, and you know. Like we said, we're realists anymore, so anything could happen, even blue people, right?
Yes.
So
I mean, it could.
It could.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm glad you went to see that. So, like you were saying, family tradition on our end, it also looked different. Whereas before we would be, out causing ruckus and a hoopla of the New Year's Eve. This year, we actually went to Scotty's Fun Spot, which I mistakenly called Scotty's Skateland. I don't know if anybody caught that on my Snap story, but I was like, shoot, Scotty's Skateland. It's not Skateland anymore, but it will always be.
Yes.
For the OGs, it will always be Scotty's Skateland. But we went out there. They had like a balloon drop at 2 p.m. for the kiddos.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and then they had like a toilet paper fight, and my girlfriends and I got more into it than the kids. So they had a balloon drop that in the balloons were prizes. And then they had the toilet paper thing where you had like a mummy contest. So it was me and my girlfriends, and we wrapped one of my girlfriends up, and we ended up winning. And my husband was like, you would take the win away from some kids. I was like, listen, all's fair, man. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So we spent the day at Scotty's, and then we spent the countdown. We watched the countdown of the Nashville Music Note, laying in bed as a family, just watch it. It was so different, but cool. And when you're in that, you're like, gosh, it's so different, but it was so nice.
I like those a lot. I'm usually stuck working them, I feel like.
Yeah.
We don't really get to, I don't know. I don't go out very much for them. It's always either stuck working them or we're at home as a family, and this is the first year that I didn't make it all the way. He woke me up. He woke me up right 4 minutes till I was.
You're getting old, Britt.
I really am.
No, I'm kidding.
It's bad.
I'm kidding.
I made it to the 11 o'clock version of the
Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton.
Yes, love that.
That was epic.
It was good.
That was so cool.
But then after that, it was a little different this year.
It is. There's nothing wrong with that. And like you said, cheers.
Cheers.
And speaking of cheers, shout out to.
Oh, I got our coffees from Crazy Cakes today. I've been hitting up Crazy Cakes a lot because I was trying to find there's a void in that panini world now that our Seidel's closed. So I've been going to Crazy Cakes a lot for that void, and I found they have amazing lattes.
Yeah, this is delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we like to be, shop small and shop local. So nice. Cheers. Thank you for the coffee, by the way. Okay, so.
Speaking of local.
Yeah. Okay, so 2023. I'm not going to complain because it could be a lot worse, and I will say that. But I walked out to my garage this morning and walked outside, and my back window of my Jeep is completely shattered. There is glass all over my driveway. I have no idea what happened. I don't know if it's kids. I don't know if it's weather. I don't know if there was a crack in it. I don't know. But it was a nightmare.
Not being the first day back to school on top of it.
There was just so much stuff going on today, and that's the first thing I walked out to, and I was like, great. So immediately had a small pity party for myself. Called my insurance provider, which is Built Her Listener with State Farm. Shout out. He said, call back at 9 o'clock. I called back at 9 o'clock. Shandy, whom I love dearly, she said, hey, no problem. You have a $0 deductible. I'm going to send this order over to Glass One. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, Glass One.
Specialty.
So I called them, and they said, hey, we'll get it on our shipment tonight, and we'll have it fixed tomorrow. So, boom.
That's amazing.
Right? Never in my life have I had something so bad turn into something so awesome.
That is cool.
So kudos to both of you for helping me not lose my ever-loving mind this morning. So there's that. And then, so it starts, like we said before, we're going to manifest some good stuff, right?
Yeah.
We've mentioned before. When you walk out to something like that, it's easy to let it ruin your day. But my girls were watching, and I was like, you know what? This could be so much worse.
It was a great learning moment.
Yeah. And my kids, I tell everybody, it wasn't exciting, but it did bring an air of excitement to the Conrad house this morning because it was like, oh crap, how am I going to get Claire to school? Am I going to drive around with this, ghetto windshield?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I mean, I'm not above that, but yeah. So I think it just kind of helped put a little, it was like, you know what? Check yourself before you wreck yourself,
Yeah.
Ash. Things could be worse. And girls, let's turn this negative into a positive, and so
Turned
hopefully
it into shout outs.
Yeah, right? So there we go.
Yeah.
So it could always be worse. On that note, I think we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to talk about some more stuff that's happening early 2023.
There's a reason Harvey's Furniture has been around for over 75 years.
Exceptional quality furniture, affordable prices, superior customer service.
The only way to stay in business for over 75 years is to do things right. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home. Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
And welcome back. We have been talking about the beginning of the year and how it may not have started off real great for me, but we're trying to turn things into a positive, right? We're trying to put the positive spin on it. And while I thought maybe it could have started a little bit better for me, it definitely could have started a lot better for some other folks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know a lot of people have probably heard about the incident in Hannibal where the gentleman shot and killed someone, right? And then
he's charged with second-degree murder now.
Yeah. So rest in peace.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, whatever, good vibes, whatever to the family. Nobody should have to start their year off like that.
Yeah.
That's shitty. And of course, nobody knows the whole story, so we'll leave, the judgment to the judge and to Jesus, I guess.
Yeah. I was like, second-degree murder. Yeah, that took me back for a second because I'm like, well, hang on, what's the difference real quick? Because
Do you know?
Well,
I don't know.
I used to know off the top of my head. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Second degree murder is when the reason why they were charged with that because they don't know whether or not there was intent there. That's the difference between first and second degree. Is it
Okay.
If it was planned out, then it's first degree murder. If it wasn't intentionally planned out, but there's obviously you don't know until you're in court. That's why you are put in court and questioned there. But you're charged with this because
clearly it was impulsive.
Yeah.
Well, it tells a little bit more as a story, but I'm sure there's just a lot more that we may never know, but it's unfortunate.
One, I had to look this one up too.
And this is Quincy. This is
so that one was Hannibal, and then we woke up today to more bad news of a shooting here in Quincy. It was on 8th and State.
Yeah.
And I think that one, it said it was a young...
Mob action.
Yes, so I had to look up what mob action was. And that is when somebody, I guess more than one person takes place in unlawful activity.
Okay.
So our like Illinois lingo is a little dramatic.
What's the difference between mob action and gang related?
That's not the same.
Not the same.
No. That's why I was like, it's a little...
All right. Well, we're gonna need like a terminology board here, so I know what's going on.
And we're gonna need people to just
stop. God, whatever happened to like put your dukes up? Yeah. Like, let's fight it out. I mean, I don't know.
I say young. It's like, these are young adults.
Young, and I
guess they're still kids.
I'm not saying anything against male brain, the male brain here, but it's not done forming until 26, 28?
Yeah.
So this kid has now
22.
shot someone, participated in mob action, whatever that is, and is now, his life has changed forever. The kid, I don't think the injuries were life-threatening in this one, but it doesn't matter. It could have been.
Yeah.
Let's put the guns down, put your dukes up. I mean, I don't know whatever happened to that, but... Not that I'm saying fights are better, but at least it will. But if you can't, just work it out, I don't know. I just can't imagine anything being so bad that I'm just going to be like, you know what? I'm shooting you.
Yeah.
God, I just can't even imagine. But it's a shame to, you're scrolling through your news feed and it's a shame to see just negative right off the get-go of, 2023 when it's supposed to be like, new year, new me, fresh start. Like everything's like, kittens and rainbows. And then you're scrolling and you're like, what? Really?
Yep. Started it off.
It's crazy. Well, I mean, I don't have the answers, of course, but I wish both of these families and all of the families really, because they've all been changed now for forever.
Yeah.
So hopefully there can be some kind of peace and some kind of justice. And, but if you're looking for justice, don't go to the comment section of any of these. Okay, so have you seen? I know you've seen it.
I mean, it used to be my hobby, but I've taken back on that.
I used to love commenting because I always felt like, I feel like people need to hear my opinion, which is probably pretty obvious. But when you go to these comment sections, you're like, oh my gosh, does this reflect poorly on Quincy or what? Because it's like, first of all, the grammar, okay? Second, it's like, if it's not thoughts and prayers, which, okay, I'm sure that's appreciated, but then you have the social media jury, the judge, everybody who knows more about everything than everybody. Then you have the righteous people who are there for the same reason you are, but they're telling you to not be nosy or to, I can't believe you're here making, saying this kind of stuff. Like, you're here too, lady. Yep. Like, let's not act like you're...
I am the judge with the popcorn, though. I'm not the judge where
I love that
with
thing.
I'm not determining, I guess, with the gavel.
No.
I'm not the hammer.
No. You're a spectator.
I am the judge with the popcorn. I'm here judging.
Yeah. Oh, I'm judging. I'm judging everybody who's commenting. Yes. And then I'm like, I start typing something, and sometimes against my better judgment, I'll hit publish, but a lot of times I hit delete, because I'm like, Ashley, really, this is like, don't lower yourself to these ridiculous people out here. And there are some. I mean, I know a lot of people just go out there with like good in their heart, but some people it's like, just shut up already.
Yep.
So that'll be another intention of mine this year, is to just make sure that I delete, because nobody really cares what I think half the time.
I don't know. It's still entertaining.
It is fun. Yeah. But then you have people who are just there. They're just there to argue. Yeah. They just want to fight.
Don't get canceled in the comment section on us, though. I mean, that would be the worst.
Dude. You know what, though? I think a lot of people who get canceled just become more popular. So
yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll just throw Muddy River like, pew, shooting to the stars. That's what we said we were doing in 2023 anyway. Speaking of shooting for the stars in Muddy River News, so we have two awesome things that are coming soon. When I say soon, we're hoping like as this airs, but stay tuned for confirmation on that. So we do have a new website that's launching, and I know you've seen it. Yes. I've seen it.
Very clean.
It is very clean. It's very user friendly. You can find what you're looking for in no time flat, and then to make that even easier,
starting an app.
We're launching an app, and
it'll be available through the Apple. App Store.
The App Store. Is it iStore anymore? I don't know.
I think it's still just the
Apple Store. Okay. Well, so anywhere you get your apps, you'll be able to find.
It's just the Muddy River News app.
Yep.
And that's going to take you, once you get on the app, it's going to take you to a home page that directs you to either the news or the sports page.
Yep.
And then it also has notification features, which is a big...
The notification, that's going to be awesome because you don't have to go searching for it. We're basically going to spoon feed it to you. So as breaking news happens, you will get a notification on your phone. So you won't even have to go hunting for it.
Yeah, hopefully we get some good icons, like, you know.
I know. Like us.
Yeah.
Like my resting face this one. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Good faces, the bad faces.
All of them, all the above. The many faces of Muddy River News, that's what we'll call it.
We'll serve you the good, the bad.
And the not so pretty.
Yeah.
We won't say ugly because we're being more positive in 2023, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, we hope you have a great day and start your 2023 better off than a lot of people, and stay positive, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow. See ya.
Cheers.
Coffee cheers.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.